Brian, these calls are very telling.
Yeah, they really are, Marnie. So many of these security officers sounded concerned and really just outright panicked. They talked about seeing people who were being trampled and others who weren't breathing. We have seen the chaotic videos from Astroworld, but now we're hearing just how overwhelmed security officers and medics were on festival radio traffic.
Looks like folks are coming out of the crowd complaining of difficulty breathing, crushing type injuries. Seems like the crowd is compressing, from what I can tell.
TMZ obtaining radio calls where the situation quickly went from bad to worse.
Because there's people trample and they're not breathing.
You guys are doing well. Take a breath. Everyone's doing a good job. Now listen, what I need is for people to get things under control at the medical tent. HFD's been advised. They are listening to our channel and they're pulling people in to come and help, okay? Help is coming. Just take a deep breath and relax. We'll work through this.
The help did not arrive fast enough, and today, 22-year-old Bharti Shahani became the 9th victim of the Astroworld tragedy.
I don't know what to do now without Bharti. How will I live without her? I want my baby back.
Bharti's mother is heartbroken, her daughter passing away after being on a ventilator for 5 days. The family says the college student was crushed and suffocated at Astroworld.
I'm blessed. God gave me, blessing. But what happened now? What happened to my blessing now? I want my baby back, I won't be able to live without her. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? I'm empty here.
A representative for Travis Scott says he is distraught over what happened and wants to provide aid to the victims' families. But Bharti's family says they've heard nothing from him. Today, Scott's attorney called out Houston leaders, saying there has been multiple finger-pointing, much of which has been by city officials who have sent inconsistent messages and have backtracked from original statements. Bharti's family emphasizes that the tragedy was 100% preventable.
They suffocated us. They did this to Bharti. They suffocated Bharti. They did this to the 9-year-old boy right now in the ICU who's fighting for his life. They did this to the other 8 people who also lost their lives that night.
And Bharti's cousin and sister were both with her at the concert. They say this was her first music festival. She was excited. She had picked her outfit out. They were having a good time. They were in the crowd together when all of this chaos started. And her sister told us today the last thing Bharti said to her was, "Are you okay?" She says that was so fitting of Bharti because she was always worried about others. Marnie?
My heart just crumbles for that mom and for that family, Brian. So many of us want answers. What are you hearing from police as far as what's next with the investigation?
Well, we're hearing that it's going to take quite some time. They want to do a thorough job, so they say they don't expect it to wrap up anytime soon. But we did learn that tomorrow, the Houston police chief has a meeting set with the FBI about this case, which could mean that the FBI will be getting even more involved.
A criminal investigation. Brian Enton live in Houston. Brian, thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.